welcome. This is Austin from Tclassified.com. Today we're going to be looking at a referencing style known as APA referencing style. This APA referencing style is an author-date system. So you just put the name of the author and the date. That is what you put in your main project. Then when you get down to the referencing place, you now specify the name, the date, the article, the journal title, the pages with indentation. There has to be indentation, and possibly the DOI, depending on the much information that you have. In some cases, it could just be the author, the year, the title, the edition, the place of publication. Then the next line there has to be indentation. Then the publisher. So these are the ways you can do your APA referencing. So I'm going to show a typical example. So this is a project. Let's say this is my project, and I want to show the APA. I want to use the APA referencing for this project. So let's say this is read out. The term flow pattern refers to the partial. After reading it, I know that this statement is got from somewhere. So how do I do the APA referencing? I'll just put a bracket. It has to be in a bracket. Then I'll put the names of the people that have this very content that I'm referencing. So let's say this is by Augustine and Jack. So I'll put the two names. Then I'll put a comma. Then the year they wrote it, 2017. So I've referenced this very part. So when I get down to my reference page, which is the last page or close to the last page, that's where we normally have the references. So I'm going to have my references. So this is supposed to be the references page. So inside this references page or under this references page, that's where I'm supposed to have the references. So I'm going to start with what is given. So I'm going to open this. You can see this is the one I just did, Augustine and Jack 2017. So I'm now in this other side, the referencing. So I'm going to put Augustine, then the initial of the Augustine and the year. So if I'm using two authors, I'm going to also represent them. So it could be in any of those forms. And there are varied examples that are given in this very material. You can look at the address of this material. You can look it up online, libraryguides.vu.edu/APA referencing/get started in APA referencing. So I can use that for my referencing. So let's say I'm trying to use this. So I'm going to have Augustine, name of the author. You can have up to two or three authors depending on the number of people that co-authored the book. So Augustine, that's the first thing. Then the initial of the Augustine. So I'm going to put comma. My initial is E.E. So if I'm using only one person's name, that's what I should have. Then if I have the year 2017, I can also have Augustine et al. To include every other person. Augustine et al. So the year 2017. So it depends on also the material that you're using. So the disability of worker, this is the name of the material that you are using. So make sure you put the year in brackets. So the name of the material that I'm getting from Augustine is what? Okay, I can say, let me say diffusion in multi-layered substances. So if it is something that has addition, then I can put the addition, but if it does not have addition, it's not necessary that you must put this place of publication where this my article was published, so I can put it, and also the publisher, so I can put all those. So if by any means I've written up to this line, up to this place, and I want to go to the next line, there has to be indentation. Very, very important. So it's after the indentation. Let's say the name of the publisher is Elsevier. I can now write Elsevier. So there has to be this space. Very, very important. So whenever you hear about APA, you know that this indentation is very, very important. And the referencing comes. You have the name, the initial, the year, the name of the material, and the publisher. And after the name of the material, if it's by edition, you can also put the edition here. So that is typically how alpha referencing is done. And make sure that you arrange this in alphabetical order. So that is your alpha referencing. First of all, you have to make the reference here by putting the name, just one of the names and the year. Then when you get to the reference page, you can now put the other referencing. It has to be in alphabetical order, the names. Then there has to be indentation. Once the first line is completed, I didn't complete this first line, but you have to complete. Once you complete it with the information concerning this reference, the next one must be indented. So that is it about alpha referencing. If you have any questions and concerns, please drop it on the comment section. You can hit the subscribe button at this side of the screen, so that you'll be the first to get our videos whenever they drop. Please hit the subscribe button. Thank you, and God bless you. If you have any video you want us to make for you, you can also drop it in the comment section so that we'll start working on them. Thank you, and God bless you.